Hello, what is up everybody, and welcome back. We've got some more Brawlhalla coming your way. And right now, it's very interesting to see. We have a new theme. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Brawlhalla and The Walking Dead. And if you're not aware, they did a crossover in the past, so this is now the second wave of that crossover, and I gotta admit, it looks really cool. Check that out. Look at this right here at the front and center. Oh, front and center we have Maggie and Negan, two brand new characters to go alongside the first wave of characters of The Walking Dead crossover. We've got Rick, Daryl, Michonne, and of course now we've got Maggie and Negan. Man, they look really cool. I don't watch the show, but this is making me want to try it out. I never expected these characters could be this cool. Or I could try reading the comic too. So I guess whatever I'm in the mood for once it happens. But man, this is really getting interesting. They look really nice. And I used to see Walking Dead ads all the time on TV back when they were airing, especially when Negan came on board. So I'm very familiar with them by name and by face. Not so much with what they do or who they are, but the fact remains that they're very cool looking characters, and I think even from a casual perspective, Brawlhalla did a very good job translating them. I might buy these skins down the road because I am interested in buying a lot of these skins. I will get to them someday. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and show off a bit of what I've been doing since my last stream. Check it out. So I was able to buy, well, I think I already showed off the Masked Hero. Yeah, I did. That was in a previous episode. But I did buy cupcakes now. Cupcake Cassidy, and I also gained Home Team color skin, or the Home Team color and the cupcake skin rather. And apparently you gain more colors as you level up, so I'm just going to show you a bit where I am now. I have Gray, Sunset, Cyan. I believe I had Orange during my last stream, and here we go, we got new colors. And it's very nice. It gives me more variety. You know, it gives me the freedom of choice if I'm in the mood to slay as a masked hero, or if I'm in the mood to shoot with some cupcake guns. Pretty cool. And I do plan to buy more skins and more content down the road. Of course, Brawlhalla always delivering on the goods and delivering in the best way they can. And check it out again, Maggie and Negan right there on the right side. Oh, they look super cool. Again, I'm not really familiar with them as characters. The fact that they look great makes me want to try out the show or read the comics someday. Online. So today we are going to try out Walker Attack. Oh yes, I forgot to mention I did buy a couple of champions, so roster starting to fill out a little bit here. Free champions this week. We got Reno, Jae-Yun, Onyx, Zariel, Artemis, Ember, Taros, Ada, and Zero. Alright, so let's go ahead and kill some zombies. Let's try Gray because it matches with the somber mood. You know, compared to the back to school thing, it's like a complete 180. Okay.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Let's see how. Alright, look at that giant text. It says Wave 1. I'm going to be teaming up with Hattori. So while I've been gone, I have been playing more online. And also I tried the room function. The room function where you can play all sorts of games aside from the regular room. So I did try that. And it was very fun. Very enjoyable. I really hope my audio can be heard because I think there's a massive problem with my audio. It always feels like I'm from a faraway place whenever I talk. I think it's really obvious with the audio quality. Something must be up. So I really gotta check in on this. Especially as the episodes pile up. I don't think it's a good look to have bad audio. Cash up. Oh, there we go. So I've been playing Brawlhalla. I've still been playing Brawlhalla. And it's been a lot of fun. See, I'm just doing the side sig. Very useful, very helpful. Especially when they're coming in all angles. Swipe. There you go. Or I'll let Hattori do a bit of work. Oh, by the way, the sounds are from the show, aren't they? What I noticed is that we don't have comic. I'm not sure. I'm just second guessing. But we probably don't have comic accurate portrayals outside of the comic itself, because from what I read before, Negan was actually based on Henry Rollins. So being based on Henry Rollins, obviously he wasn't based on Jeffrey Dean Morgan, but we have the Jeffrey Dean Morgan version. Whenever Negan is portrayed outside, and it's become a modern iconic role. I believe that at the right time, not too far from now, we could have it the same level as Darth Vader or as Voldemort. And here's to me thinking that we probably will not get a villain of that caliber. We did get Thanos, but aside from that, I wasn't really expecting a big time movie or a show at that level again. I believe Negan fits that description very well. We can consider him. And the thing about Negan is he's a charismatic kind of guy, partly because of how he looks and how he acts, and also partly because it's Jeffrey Dean Morgan, of course, one of the coolest actors, or the coolest people you could ever see. And I've seen Jeffrey Dean Morgan in this movie. I hope I'm right, because I could be misremembering it. I believe it was called The Possession, and it was Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and he had this box. From what I remember, the box was cursed, so that's pretty much it. I forgot the story, it's been so long, but I know that he tried to lift the curse off the box. That's what I remember. And that was my first exposure to him as an actor. And it didn't really click for me that he was Negan until much later. I realized it really late. And when I see Negan on the ads, and I did catch a glimpse of his portrayal, there was one scene that I saw on TV, and this was when he was going to cut off, or it was involving Carl's arm, I believe. He wanted Rick to cut off Carl's arm, so he got a marker and wrote a line on his forearm, and Rick had to cut Carl's forearm off. And I have no context when it comes to these characters. I just saw it on TV, that particular scene, and I was hooked. I was very hooked. I got distracted talking about the scene. I fell. So, keeping track of the score here, Tori only has 1 life left. So pretty much, Walker attack is like a beat 'em up, and it becomes an endless parade if you keep it up. It's like survival, so it fits in with the theme of the show. As I was saying, the scene involving Rick and Carl, I had no context going in. I don't know the history about Rick and Carl. I believe Carl is his son. That's what I inferred. Rick was his son, and oh, sorry, no, Carl was his son. Hold on, man, I'm still not used to this talking and fighting at the same time. But anyway, he was Rick's son, and Negan was going to ask Rick to cut his arm off, right? And Rick was like, "No, you can't do this." And Negan's like, "Hell, I can." And they go ahead. The scene continues, and Rick was about to do it, and then Negan stops him, and it left Rick into this crying, blubbering mess. Like he was just torn, broken down, mentally, emotionally. He was crying. It was a mess, man, and it showed Negan's dominance. I believe Rick was the leader of the group. I mean, it's obvious from how it's presented. I have no idea how effective he was as a leader, but judging from that scene, like, it was establishing Negan as this dominant force, this dominant threat, Like, there are zombies in The Walking Dead, and then there's bad guys, and that's Negan. And I believe that was the impression he got on me, and it works because he is also charismatic. Again, partly due to Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and partly due to how the character is presented. He's a bit of a smooth talker, it's in his voice, but at the same time, he's also a potty mouth that has its own weird charm. And you combine those with his swagger and the way he walks, he's just a well-articulated character in the worst way, because he's also foul-mouthed, but from that single scene, and from seeing him in Tekken 7, he's definitely not your cookie-cutter type of bad guy. That's really cool. And that could put him a league above the rest. In terms of modern villains, I believe that Negan's pretty much the real deal. And I have yet to actually see real things aside from that scene, but again, with this Brawlhalla crossover, I am very excited to try it out sooner rather than later. But it's a long show, I believe it's still ongoing, so do I wait for it to finish? I'm not so sure. So Cassidy's down Sig suit. It's really useful. You can see right now. It's definitely the most useful thing here. And I really hope this audio is not. Hope this audio isn't bad in any way. So I can just do down sig. Oh, okay. Let's wait for. Oh, here we go. It's 5 of them. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Okay. They punched me. Gotta get the gun. There we go. Oh, that's really nice too. Especially if they're coming from both sides. And oh, okay. Well, you really can't let your guard down when zombies are around you. I think that's a fact shown in different kinds of fiction, and especially now. And the description said that the zombies get smarter the more waves you're in, the longer you're playing. Look at that. Still a little taunt. So that's the battle pass taunt. So yes, I have been playing Brawlhalla. Not necessarily streaming. But I have been playing, trying to get better a little bit. Trying my best here. And I hope that in some ways it's not just content that I'm doing, but also my gameplay. I hope I'm getting better because it doesn't feel that way. It's just I could be doing the same old stuff, the same old moves. But above all else, whether or not I learn how to play, whether or not my playstyle changes, Brawlhalla is just a fun game. That's pretty much it. That's really the most important thing. Just having fun. Playing serious, competitive to a degree is great, but if it takes over, gets in your head, some other games have done that to me in the past, and I regret being so involved because in the end, I wasn't having fun. So when I changed my mindset and I was in it to have fun, that's where everything changed. Oh, and this is where everything changes. They took away my weapon. Oh boy. Oh, okay, that's it for me. Oh, Hattori got eliminated waves ago. 11 waves. Not bad. Not bad. I might try again, try to beat that score. 11, 85,400 points. So that was Walker attack, huh? Pretty cool. Well, I wonder why there are only 2 characters allowed here. Not sure. That's what I don't know. And I think no one's playing Walker attack at the moment because that was a bot, right? Yeah, Battori is a bot, so I was basically playing by myself. And I didn't realize this until now, but it's all good. So that was Walker attack, and I might give it another try down the road. And it does last for a week, so ends in 6 days. Most likely you're gonna see another episode of Walker attack, and the original title scheme or the name scheme for my games, I'm probably gonna change it because it's been like, what is this? If I'm not mistaken, 5 or 6 straight episodes of Brawlhalla now, and it's always been Brawlhalla. So I might separate this and turn it into its own, segment away from everything else. You know, it's a kind of video. I still plan and I will play other games in the future, not Brawlhalla, but the more that it's definitely Brawlhalla dominated right now as of the moment because number one, I'm still trying to get the hang of streaming on the phone and the audio. I could need new headphones, so I gotta prioritize that. And in the front of actual Brawlhalla, it would be very useful to get more champions and skins, not just for the stream, but of course it's really fun to get to earn gold and just buy all that stuff or spend it with real money because they don't miss, you guys. They don't miss. You can see here in the store. I think I already did a tour of the store the last time, but it's just really good. There's a lot of neat stuff for everyone. Walking Dead, of course, is here. We've got 5 characters now, and I do want to get them from somewhere down the road. I will sometime soon. And okay, so there's a new KO effect. That's nice. And there's a new podium. So Walking Dead coming out in full force. So that's pretty much for this episode. And again, there might be a new title for this. So moving forward, I'll keep the Brawlhalla content separate because for the time being, I think I will be playing a lot of Brawlhalla between now and for the foreseeable future. Alright, thanks very much, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hope the audio's okay. Alright, see you then. Bye!